World Series Game 2, Red Sox and Cardinals. The Red Sox seeking their 10th consecutive World Series win. It was the 2004 crew that got that streak started against the Cardinals, of course. Members of that team throwing out these ceremonial first pitches on Thursday. Rookie phenom Michael Wacha opposed by the veteran John Lackey in Game 2. Picking up top one, Carlos Beltran in the lineup for St. Louis. After leaving Game 1 early with a right rib contusion, Beltran smacks it into left field just in front of Johnny Gomes. But Gomes a nice recovery to limit Beltran to a single, the first World Series hit of Beltran's illustrious career, but the Cardinals would not score. Now we go bottom one. It is Wacha going to work. He gets Shane Victorino on the swing and a miss. Then Dustin Pedroia down on a foul tip to close the inning. Still scoreless top four. Leading off the inning for St. Louis, Matt Holliday.
The one-strike pitch, a swing, and there's a drive. That's hit deep to right center field, in the gap, and it's off the wall. It bounces away from Ellsbury. Holliday has 2 for sure. He has 3 for sure, as Holliday goes in standing with a triple.
That is KMOX with the call, so the Cards in business. Next batter for St. Louis is Matt Adams. The Red Sox do not bring the infield in. Adams lines out to Dustin Pedroia. That's a nifty out number one. Petey his trademark hop before the pitch is delivered, and a nice lunging play to his right. Next batter for the Redbirds is Yadier Molina. He bounces this one over Lackey. Pedroia's got it. He thinks about home, then goes to first base as Molina delivers the RBI ground out, and the Cardinals have a 1-0 lead. Let's go bottom four. Wacha in a first and second, no out jam, facing Mike Napoli. He sends it to short. Daniel Descalso starts a twin killing. Descalso getting the start at short over Pete Kozma. Next batter for the Red Sox, Johnny Gomes. He pops this one up. Wacha works out of trouble. It is still 1-0 St. Louis to the top of the fifth. It is Lackey facing Daniel Descalso. An 0-2 pitch. Descalso sends it up the middle. Stephen Drew ranging to his left. The throw to first base. Napoli with a nice pick. And Descalso is retired. Lackey appreciates the effort on both ends. Now we go bottom six. 1 on and 1 away for David Ortiz. What more can you say? A go-ahead 2-run shot. 17th career postseason homer. That ties Jim Tomei for 7th place all time. That one taking out a couple of beverages in the monster seats. Ortiz makes it 2-1 Sox. He gets the curtain call. Wacha, meantime, disgusted with himself between innings as St. Louis now trails. But let's go top 7. Things would change. It is John Jay facing Lackey. 1 on and 1 away. As Jay laces this one into right field, David Freese advances to second. He would then be pinch run for by Pete Kozma. That was it for Lackey as he departs after 6 1/3 innings. He gets the very appreciative hand from the Fenway faithful on Thursday. So now it's Greg Breslow facing Daniel Descalso, and on the pitch, the Cards execute the double steal as Jared Saltalamacchia could not get the ball out of his glove. So now it's second and third, 1 away. After Descalso walked, it is now Matt Carpenter at the plate to face Breslow.
A swing, and the ball is looped into left field. On comes Gomes. He makes the catch. Kozma tags, comes down the line. The throw, the slide, save. And advancing for third base, John Jay, as the ball got away, and the ball goes into the seats on a throw to third. It's wild and goes into the seats. Jay scores, and all the way to third base, Daniel Descalso.
KMOX on the call, so 2 errors on the same play, and the Cardinals grab a 3-2 lead, but they're not done there. Next batter is Carlos Beltran, and those ribs are feeling A-OK. The 2-out ribby single, St. Louis a 3-run 7th. They grab a 4-2 lead. Let's go bottom 7. It's Carlos Martinez on in relief as he faces Stephen Drew, who sends it up the middle, deflecting off Martinez. Pete Kozma, the barehanded pickup and the throw. Drew is retired. Kozma remaining in the game at short after he pinch ran in the top of the inning. Great play by Kozma here. Now we go bottom 8. Mike Matheny sticking with Martinez to face David Ortiz, who represents the tying run. Cardinals have the shift employed as Ortiz bounces this one to the right side. He reaches on the infield single. Nice play here nonetheless by Matt Carpenter, but the inning is prolonged for the Red Sox. So now it's Mike Napoli in another big spot as he now faces Martinez. Napoli, the little flare. Kozma's got this one that closes out the inning as Martinez delivers 2 innings of 1 hit ball, striking out 3. Now we go bottom 9. Trevor Rosenthal trying to slam the door. Johnny Gomes looks to strike 3. Jared Saltalamacchia is out number 2. Now it's up to pinch hitter Daniel Nava to keep the Red Sox alive.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He fans the side, and the Cardinals even the series with a 4-2 win here tonight at Fenway Park.
That is KMOX once again. The St. Louis Cardinals even up the World Series at 1 win apiece as they take Game 2 on Thursday 4-2, ending Boston's World Series winning streak at 9 as they lose in the Fall Classic for the first time since dropping Game 7 of the 1986 World Series. David Ortiz's home run snapped Michael Wacha's postseason scoreless inning streak at 18 2/3. That is still the longest ever streak in a single postseason by a rookie. For more on Game 2, let's send it out to Fenway Park.
A 3-run seventh inning, the key for the St. Louis Cardinals as they even the World Series with a win in Game 2. I'm Pete McCarthy with Jeff Nelson. And, Jeff, the Cards were rallying in that seventh inning. Bases loaded, one out. Matt Carpenter lifts a fly ball to left field. And then all heck broke loose for the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, and the Red Sox probably didn't want to be in that situation. You're talking about shutdown inning after scoring 2 runs and taking the lead. They give it right back in the top half of the 7th inning. A sac fly. Saltalamacchia tried to catch the ball and make a quick tag. He didn't think that the runner from second base was going to go with the third. All of a sudden it gets by Saltalamacchia. Then Breslow throws it into the bleachers, and then you have the tying, or actually the winning run scoring. So what a terrible inning for the Red Sox, especially a big momentum shift going to the Cardinals' way. 2
errors on that play, one on Saltalamacchia and the other, of course, on Breslow. And that play made a winner of Michael Wacha for the 4th time this postseason. He made one mistake, the changeup to David Ortiz that he deposited over the monster for a 2-run shot. But what did you think of the rookie in the World Series now, still proving to be effective?
Well, he was outstanding. His last 2 starts in the NLCS were at home. He's about 97, 98 miles an hour. Tonight, he was about 91 to 94, and his changeup, not too much of a difference in 87, 88 miles an hour. He was great. He was down in the zone. I loved how he pitches in. 22 years old, this guy pitches from both sides of the plate, jams the left-handed hitters, jams the right-handed hitters on a cold night tonight. Outstanding job by Wacha.
So the Cardinals even things up as the series shifts to St. Louis for Game 3. For Jeff Nelson, I'm Pete McCarthy for MLB.com.